live footage and the wrap up for the week. So
first of all, we got this item here, which was in a video I think 2 weeks ago. It's the Royal Life Saving Society medallion that I found in Vancouver, and you can do the translation there yourself, but this is the cleaned up version, and boy, did it ever come up nice, just like it's brand new. I wasn't very aggressive with it, just light rubbing and a little bit of wax afterwards, and came up shining beautifully. Now, the thing with these is the person that it's awarded to, their name is usually engraved on the back, but as you can see, there's nothing here on the back of this one. So I guess it was lost before they had a chance to get their name engraved on it. But yeah, nice find indeed. The other item I wanted to give you more information about was this token that was featured in last week's video. It was found at that 1819 farmhouse, and I neglected to actually explain what it is, but again, here's the cleaned up version, and it is one of the provincial tokens that was given out, I believe, by Shell Oil as part of the centennial celebrations back in the mid-60s. So I believe this is from 65 to 67, and that kind of came out nice too. I could be a little bit more aggressive in cleaning this, but I don't want to damage it. But that's what that is. So for those that were asking, this is the Northwest Territories provincial medallion from that time period. Okay, well, this is among the weirdest things I've found, or strangest or unusual. That's a big old ruler, a steel ruler. I'm assuming it's steel, or it could be copper. And it looks to be pretty old. Now, some of these were given away as sales promotions back in the day, and they usually had somebody's name on them. That doesn't look like the case here, but there's measurements on both sides, so it could be centimeters and inches. But yeah, that's a great find. I mean, I had no idea. I thought it was a much smaller signal than this. It's got to be 18 inches or more. But yeah, I'll clean that up for sure and see if there's any other branding on it. But nice find. And yeah, I was just out for an hour today. Wasn't going to film anything, or haven't found anything worth filming up to this point. I've been out for about an hour now. So I think that's about it for me to wrap up today. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Okay, I don't know what this is yet. I just pulled it up. It sure looks like a coin. It was fairly deep. It was ringing out about 83, 85 on the Garrett ET Pro. Let's see what we got. Could that be silver? It looks pretty modern to me. See anything on there? What the heck is that? Yeah, it's a Canadian quarter. Nice tonage on it, but I don't think it's silver. Let me get a date off it. I'll get it right back to you. Now, well, that's exactly a 1986 Canadian quarter. I don't know what it was doing down that deep, but that's what it was. I pulled out a few nails out of that hole, and I thought I was getting the signal, but then I scanned it again, and it was still reading up 83, 85. So there you go, modern Canadian quarter. Keep looking. Okay, I don't know what I just came across here. Came up about 83, 84 in the Garrett AT Pro, and it's got some shiny. It's got some fancy on it. The fancy's flaking off. Look at that though. What could that be? It's rectangular in shape. Fairly heavy. Got some design on it. And some glittery, sparkly, as if it's silver plated or something. Look at that. Rectangular in shape. Now if it was perfectly round, I would get excited. See, that's flicking off there. Can't be anything that great, but I'll check it out and let you know. So I've been out here at this school property for a while now. It was built in 1938, this school, so I figured there'd be something old back here, but either it's been well picked or it's backfilled. But just got got probably my first fairly significant find of the day. Two of them actually in about the same hole. It's a 1945 King George VI penny. Right there, that was about 4 inches down. And this kind of medallion or something. I don't know if there was a pin attached to the back, maybe so at one time, but it commemorates the 150th anniversary of the city of Brampton, 1853 to 2003. Not that old, but still nice. I'll put it with the rest of my relics. And yeah, see what else we can find. Okay, so I've moved to some older dirt here at the front of the school. And I got a signal that suggested nickel. And there you see it. I haven't looked at it yet. It doesn't have a reeded edge. Let's see what age this is. It's an oh, that's a King George V, one of my favorite coins ever. Oh, a King George V nickel. Oh, the big 5. What date is that? 1930. What date is that? I know my eyes aren't that good. 1930? No, it's in 1938. The year that this school was, no, 1931, I'm sorry, 31. So 7 years before this school was built. Oh, what a beauty. I love these nickels. I just started in this section. I'm going to keep going. Finally, something decent. So now, I just dug up a young Elizabeth nickel. 1962. Just about 10-15 feet from that last one, the 1931 nickel. So there's got to be silver in here somewhere. I'll keep going. So I thought I just found me a piece of scrap metal in this hole here. It was all crumpled up and looked like aluminum, but when I pulled it out, this is what I got. And I don't know if that's silver or not, but it's pretty heavy. Silver is bendable. So that's pretty cool. Looks like it was a bracelet or something. And I don't know how it got all bent up like that. But I mean, the giveaway is the heart on it. That it's a bit of bling of some kind. And I'll clean that up, see if there's anything on it. Well, sure enough. Now, this is a bit of a contradiction to me because it says sterling 10K. Now, to me, it's either sterling or 10 karat gold. I don't think it can be both. But that sure says sterling with a hallmark there. And then on the right, it says 10K. So I'm not so sure. Can you have 10 karat sterling silver? I don't think so. Weird. But you know what? I'm just thinking, yeah, guess what? It's 10K because those hearts are gold. Very cool. Yep, 10 karat gold heart set in sterling silver. Nice bit of bling. Okay, I just found something good. And it's all dried out now because as soon as I found it I had to take a phone call. But down about 7-8 inches. Thought I just had another penny. Turns out it's a King George V penny. Don't have a date off it yet, but I'm sure I'll get one. It was really, really green when I pulled it out, and it's really, really green right now, but a little bit of work would clean that up, I'm sure. So there is old stuff in this park, and I love finding these old small cents. A larger would be better, but hey, I'm not complaining. On to the next one. Well, I just found another King George V penny, and this one's much nicer than the last one. Right away I got the date 1920 off it. Don't even have my glasses on. 1920 King George V penny. Yeah, that should clean up real nice. So, gotta find some silver here somewhere. Okay, I'm really liking this place. Most success I've had this year so far. Just pulled up a King George VI nickel. And it's in good shape. I don't know what year it is yet. Let's have a look here. 1937. Is that what that is? 1937, and that's either a maple leaf or a dot after the 7. I'm going to check that out, and I'll show you in the wrap-up. I don't know why that's not focusing. Nice coin. I thought this was another nickel. It's about the right size. And it was a good 8-10 inches down. Probably the deepest signal I've dug all day. Turns out it's a button. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's a Canada military jacket button with the crown there on top. I think there's a third one of these I found. It's a little crushed, a little dented, but that's World War I. That's beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna have to quit now. It's getting late, but there's lots more park here to dig, and I'm coming back. Okay, just a quick wrap up today of some of the more important finds. Here's that ruler. Look at the size of that. And it's really weird because it starts off actually with the number 2. So I guess that's the first inch, that's the second inch, and so on. It was made by a company called Lufkin. Lufkin out of Saginaw, Michigan. And it goes all the way to 24 inches. Yeah, so that'd be the 24th inch there. So it's 24 inches long. But then on the other side, which I haven't cleaned up so well, it looks like it starts off at 36. It goes all the way up to, what is that? 58 inches. So what happened to inches number 25 to 35? I don't know. But obviously that's where it starts, and you'd hang it up on a nail, I guess, on the wall using that hole. So if anybody knows anything more about this particular ruler and what it might have been used for, it might have had a very specific purpose, I would be interested in finding out. Here's those 2 older pennies that I found. This one came up pretty nice. Turns out it is a 1932. And you can tell it's cleaned. I know, I was fairly aggressive in cleaning that. Here's the 1921. Not quite as nice. Couldn't get all that corrosion off the back of it. Here's that 1937 dot Canada nickel, which came up pretty nice. And here's that Canada military button I found. I'm kind of crushed. That is crushed, but that's okay. I've got other ones here I'll show you that I found on previous adventures. They came in different sizes apparently, from big to smaller. I guess that might have been like a coat button, and these are sleeve buttons, cuff buttons, but pretty nice. And finally, I guess the find of the week is this little bracelet. It is sterling silver with a 10-carat gold heart right there. And I'm thinking it was owned by a child who put it there next to the ruler for size reference. But yeah, I mean, not a whole lot of silver in there. It's deceivingly heavy for its size. So there you go. That's it for this week, folks. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I am 8 subscriptions away from 500. I was hoping for 500 by the end of December, but didn't quite make it. But we can get up there to 500 this week, hopefully. So yeah, subscribe if you haven't. That way you get automatic notifications that I've uploaded a new video just by clicking on the bell next to the word subscribe. So I look forward to you watching again. There's lots more great footage to come from last year's hunts, and hope you enjoy. Thanks.